travelers? Hey, it's another Travel Talk with Tia. As always, thank you everyone who has continued to follow and support me. I appreciate y'all as always. You the GOAT. For the new followers, thank you so much for tuning in. You're bound to find something amazing on these travel talks. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Everyone tell a friend to tell a friend that this is the place that you need to be for all of your latest in travel talk and reviews. So without further ado, let's get to the travel talk. Today I'm a little bit hybrid as I'm on my staycation, but I didn't want to leave you all hanging with this week's travel tips and inside scoop. All right, so if you've been following my feed, then you know that this week I have a 9-day vacation from work. 9 days. 9 days. A week and 2 days. So for a part of my 9-day vacation, I decided to check into the Anantara on the mangroves in Abu Dhabi, and I'm so happy that I did. So this is a location that I otherwise would have thought that was out of my price range. Number one, because I like to budget, and two, because I'm a teacher and teachers just generally don't make the most money. This is what it is. So I choose the Anantara because I used one of my best friends in my budget traveling hacks, Groupon. So I've been on a couple of trips due to Groupon. So I went to Malaysia based on Groupon, and I've also traveled to Sri Lanka based off of Groupon. It's not wrong with a discount. Nothing wrong with traveling on a budget. Like, I'm a proponent of that. Don't let anybody make you think that traveling on a budget is cheap or it's whack or anything like that. Save your coins if you can. If there's a discount to be had, grab it, okay? So once I knew that I wanted to stay in Abu Dhabi, I started looking on Groupon and the Entertainer app, which is something that's used in the Middle East. I'm not sure of all of the countries that it's used in, but the Entertainer app is basically a buy one, get one app. They have buy one, get one on food, on drinks, on brunches sometimes, hotels, spas, like, it's amazing. I use Entertainer every chance that I can. But this time the Entertainer wasn't what got me to the Anantara. So this time I actually ended up using Booking, which is another one of my favorite apps for discounts. So if you sign up for Booking and you use it a certain amount of times, then they start to give you discounts that other people that don't normally use Booking get to get. So normally when I use Booking now, after, I think you have to do like 3 stays, then they start to give you 15% discounts. And after you use it even more, they start giving you free breakfast, late checkouts, which I love, and all types of free amenities. So when I looked on Groupon and this location was on there, it was like 599, 600 dirhams for a night stay. And that's like 165 USD. And I was like, that's a good deal for what I've seen of the mangroves and Anantara, but let me just check all of my other sources. So I went on Booking and I was trying to see if I could get it for cheaper. And so Booking actually had a cheaper rate. So compared to the Groupon rate where I could have gotten one night stay for 165 USD, I saw it on Booking, the lowest for 100 USD per night. And I was like, let me pick that. But there was a catch. Always read the fine print. Booking app was going to give me a room that was facing the city view, which is nice, but I live in the city of Abu Dhabi, so I wanted the ocean view, the pool view, the mangroves view. So I said, I don't necessarily want that one, even though it's the cheapest one. Let me find something else. So I scrolled through all of the options and I saw other options on Booking, which were a mangroves view without breakfast and a mangroves view with breakfast. And I love breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite food of the day, hands down. I can eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And a lot of times I do eat it for dinner, okay? I looked at how much it was gonna be without breakfast and with breakfast, and knowing myself, I knew I would be upset if I didn't book it with breakfast. So I ended up booking the option with breakfast, and what do you mean?
I want to transfer to the other, it's okay?
What? No, why? He tried to take my umbrella. So the option with breakfast and with the mangroves view ended up coming out to $160 a night. Now, although $60 more than the city view with breakfast, I wanted what I wanted, so I decided to book 2 nights with that price. I just want to talk to you about perception and picking what you want and going to research. It's a lot of times you have to research for what you want. It's not that you can just put in a Google search where you want to go and expect it to pop up. There are so many options of discounted websites, apps, and things that you can use, and there's nothing wrong with using those. Why pay $300 for something that you can pay $250 for? $50 can go a long way. Some of my favorite apps and websites to use for flights, websites are Skyscanner, Momondo, and Hopper. Those are the 3 apps that I absolutely love to use. I suggest those 3 apps. Google Flights are good too, but those 3 apps are my absolute favorites. For hotel bookings, I suggest if you live in the Middle East, use Entertainer. Entertainer has so many luxury hotels that you can use and take advantage of. The second one is Booking. People sleep on these, app sites because they think they're taking commission, which I'm sure they take a part of it, but you're definitely not going to pay the amount that you would pay on the hotel's website. And Airbnb is your friend. Like, don't sleep on Airbnb. I don't know why people maybe have a misconception of Airbnb, but I've stayed at some luxury Airbnbs that normally would charge maybe $400 a night that only charge $80 a night on Airbnb. So don't sleep on it. This travel talk is just a brief little something just to let you know that travel discounts are real and you should use them. Don't let anybody make you think that it's anything wrong with Budge Lux Travel, because it's not. You need to pay less for what they're paying more for, okay? Some of these people staying here pay full price. I paid a discount price and got the same thing that they're getting, if not more, okay? So don't sleep on the discount codes, don't sleep on the discount sites, use them to your advantage. So as always, until next time, take the world.